MP about to tear the roof off.
Ooh, that felt good.
Hey, man.
All right, MP, ready to go get it? Catch you at halftime.
There he is, the man, the myth, the legend.
MP in the house.
Looking good, my guy. All right, student of the game, it's time to teach. From a visitor's perspective, what's so special about this place?
This could be the toughest place to win in the NBA.
Here?
You got the altitude, the history in the building. All those years, those Jerry Sloan teams were winning 50-something games. There. Right there. That's where MJ made the shot. And these fans, whew.
They remind you of any?
Yeah, like European fans. Rowdy, bloodthirsty. They don't just root against you. They really do seem to hate you, like, on a personal level. Yeah, you gotta love it.
Now that we have over half of this season completed, Greg, what are you most interested in seeing moving forward?
I'm looking at which teams are going to make that playoff push, right? And which teams are content with slipping into the lottery. A lot will be determined over the next few weeks.
And we all know what it means to MP and this team to play well on the road. Win those close road games. MP's been quite vocal, in fact, about rising up in the face of big obstacles this season.
And a win tonight would go a long way for this group to make good on their promise that this team is serious about being those road warriors MP alluded to. We knew it wouldn't be easy, that it would take an adjustment, and this game may be where we see the pieces come together.
Now Golden State's starting five. We've got Stephen Curry. He's out there with MP. Horford is out there with Butler. And it's Santos in at the fourth. It's hauled in by Sensabaugh. Utah's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And Markkanen throws it down.
Well, he's known primarily for his shooting, but don't be fooled. Markkanen is more than capable of finishing strong.
Curry finds MP. To the middle. The kick outside to Butler. Shot clock at 6. And here's MP for 3. And the Warriors, another 3.
That's a smart shot. I love seeing MP take the 3 in that situation.
To the inside. And Markkanen throws it down.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
Here's MP. Count it. MP's got 8 points. Jazz have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. The Jazz working the ball around now. Here's Markkanen. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
Yeah, the coaching staff has to be happy with how they've shot the ball here early on.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Utah's head coach. He said, let's be honest, Jimmy Butler is one guy we have to be aware of at all times. When it comes to a player who's as versatile as he is, that means the D has to be versatile too. That means showing Butler various looks and various defenders. Back to you.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that. And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Well, the Jazz have traded away a lot of their veterans. All-star Lauri Markkanen still remains. After a down-shooting season a year ago, perhaps he needs to build his value back up around the league before they would consider moving him.
He can heat up in a hurry, that's for sure. We appreciate the update. Thanks, Shams. And Markkanen throws it down.
Well, you can't forget that Markkanen is an accomplished dunker.
Golden State's gone 3 of 3 from deep. 9 points rung up from outside here in the first. NP passes to Horford, and it's sent back by Kessler. Here's Bailey, defended by Butler. Pass to Sensabaugh. Here's Markkanen. It's up a 3. Goes back up. Kessler passes to George. Bailey with a wide-open look. A three-pointer, no good. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Warriors, coming off that loss against the Timberwolves.
And defensively in that one, they needed to come up with big stops to quiet that crowd, and that's obviously easier said than done.
Well, on the road, your defense needs to withstand runs from the other side, and that wasn't the case for them.
Sensabaugh, no good. Warriors leading by 3. Inside, here's Santos. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Santos has got his second basket of the night.
There's the all-around game of Butler. A nice assist to cash in on that possession.
And there's the bucket for Markkanen.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
Bailey misses. Golden State's gone 4 of 5 from three-point land to get things going here in the first. To the paint. It's stolen by Bailey. Here's Sensabaugh, defended by Butler. Pass to Sensabaugh. Back to George. In the corner, it's Kessler. Shoots from the high post, and no good.
Well, if you have the space, you have to take that shot. He missed it, but he's trying to keep the defense on him.
Bucket is good. MP's got 16 points.
Well, when you look at what he's provided them on the offensive end, it's been an important part of why they're finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Pass the buck. Back to MP. Here's Santos. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game.
Outstanding start from three-point range. Their shooters are on fire.
Here's George. 7-point differential. Outside, Markkanen. Beyond the arc. Jimmy Butler with the rebound.
Looking to answer the three from the other end. Maybe too eager there.
Curry finds MP. And another 3 for Golden State.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
And a first time out of the game called for Utah. And our 7th into the season, things becoming a little more clear in the power rankings. Taking a look at Sacramento. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And I think for Golden State, they're happy with their ranking. Also, they understand what needs to be done to climb. Plenty of time with half the season remaining.
Back to Markkanen. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. 15 points in the game.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Coach, you and I were just talking about this the other day. We don't see many finished players in the NBA. I know Lowry is proud of that.
Well, he should be, Kevin, because he's not only a great player, but he's probably a role model for everybody in Finland and proving that you can come from anywhere now in the NBA and make yourself into a great player if you have both the skill and the desire to do so.
It's Curry outside. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Mikhailuk passes to Collier. Here's Mikhailuk. Pass to Collier. Over Curry. And it's Collier missing.
Thin margin of error right there. You have to work for a better shot.
MP, good.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Here's Collier. He picked up 15 points in their last win against the Clippers.
Yeah, and look, he made his mark on defense also. Was pressuring the ball, came away with 3 steals.
Now, MP, after Lowry Markkanen misses from long range. And that one's good. MP.
What an incredible game so far for MP. He's showing no signs of slowing down.
Pass to Collier. Markkanen a screen on Curry. Here's Collier. The Jazz again can't hit it. Warriors leading by 13. MP kicks to Curry. Down low. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
Here's Mikhailuk. Still scoreless. MP deciding where to go with it. Outside Curry. And another 3 for Golden State.
And the defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
And the Jazz call time here. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
Yeah, I think they prepared to face more defensive pressure. And that one didn't happen. And, boy, they just rolled.
And you could sense the difference in energy. They were keyed up, jumping on mistakes. They just outworked them.
Making a change here. George is checked in. Then for the Warriors, Butler, he's checked in for Payton. And it's Brandon Pajemski in for Stephen Curry. On defense, the Warriors. It's an 18-point lead. A steal. And here we go. Fast break. MP's got it. Here's Richard. No good from outside.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
George with the ball. Butler covering. Here's Collier. And they pick up 2. There's 1:17 left here in the first quarter. Here's MP. Cuts off the pass. Fast break. Here come the Jazz. George with no one around. Money from the wing.
Just
Butler.
there's that fiery attitude of Butler's showing up the defense.
That's a great look at that move from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. Now, here's George. He had 25 points in the win against the Clippers.
Also, the way he was moving the ball, spectacular. Setting the table so his guys can...
It's good on the putback.
And this is where Nurkic gets a lot of his points, staying active even after the shot goes up.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. The three from MP. Nailed from three-point land. MP's got 32 points.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Here's Collier, and he drops it in from the low post.
Well, once he gets a step to the rim like that, it's going to take more of a defensive effort to force the miss.
The three from MP. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Big-time shot to beat the buzzer there. My goodness.
Oh, man, that's like stealing 3 points. Big-time finish to the quarter.
And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. Warriors ahead. They lead by 18. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. Players look to expand their game, adding counter moves to keep defenders off balance. Greg, what was something you added that really gave defenders pause?
You know, the snatch back pull up, you know, using your speed to kind of get the defender going downhill. And then you slam on the brakes and just create that separation to then go into attack mode. And you know with Curry, what impresses me most is his efficiency. That's not something we normally see in a high-volume jump shooter.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Timberwolves played an important role for them. He had 8 points and moved the ball well, even the hot hands. He put forth a tremendous effort, made impact plays time and time again. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, as always, Allie, for that great report. Greg, he did some fantastic things in that. He made a huge impact.
And I look for him to try and repeat that performance here tonight. I really do.
Yeah, watching the film of that game, they ran some nice sets for him. I'd expect more of the same tonight.
The shot by Markkanen, nobody around, drains the three-pointer. Markkanen's got 18 points in the game.
And they're hitting the long-range shots that they were missing in the first quarter, but still have ground to make up.
Curry's shot is off.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Here's Sensabaugh. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. 22 is their biggest lead. Outside Butler. Curry finds MP. Good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Pass to Sensabaugh. George sets a screen, fires the 3. MP grabs the miss. Warriors leading by 18. Now here's Butler. Fires for 3. It's Curry. That time on the assist by Butler. Butler's got his 6th assist on the night.
It doesn't matter if it's off the bounce or off the catch. Curry never loses rhythm on his jump shot.
Markkanen from outside. Hangs home the trifecta. Markkanen's got 6 points in the quarter.
I mean, he's doing all he can. He needs help out there.
They set the pick. And here's MP for 3. And the Warriors, another 3.
And once again, the defense allowing him to get a clean look at that triple. He continues to do some big-time damage from downtown.
The Warriors shooting 53% in the second quarter. Good ball movement, yielding good looks. Outside Curry. Pass to MP. And the 3 off target.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looks good from here.
Here's Sensabaugh. Right side, Markkanen. Now Bailey. Shot clock at 5. Here's Kessler. Knocks it down from 7 feet. Kessler's got his first points of the night.
Well, Kessler to the rescue, using his size to win the rebound, and then quickly going on the attack himself.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Collier, he's checked in for the Jazz. The Warriors also with a sub. On a heel, he's checked. Young centers in the NBA, Walker Kessler.
Look, start with this with Walker Kessler, Kevin. A great rim protector. You're just not going to get layups with Walker Kessler on the floor. Then he's an outstanding offensive rebounder, and he's got great hands, which makes him very effective as a roll man in the pick and roll.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Three-pointer heel. And the Warriors, another 3.
A catch and shoot specialist. Hield has a quality jump shot and really makes quick decisions.
Pass to Bailey. Here's Sensabaugh. Outside, Markkanen. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's the screen. And here's MP for 3. Utah with the rebound. Kessler's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Inside. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And have not had as much success in the paint this quarter. Everything has been from the perimeter.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. You know, Greg, in recent seasons, Lauri Markkanen has taken on a leadership role.
And Markkanen has been the featured player on some very young teams, and he's really embraced that role, proving to be a positive influence both in the house and the court.
The youngster, MP, keeping that head on a swivel.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Pass to Markkanen. Here's Collier. Markkanen a screen on Kerr. Here's Collier. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Now Bailey. Covered by Hield. The Jazz working the ball around now. MP outside. MP has been leading the charge for the Warriors. This has been a remarkable game for him offensively. Anytime you get over the 40-point mark, it's been a special, special day. We come back right after this.
Welcome, everybody. This game revealing a big disparity in play. What a performance so far for Golden State.
Their ability to string together threes and demoralize a team, man. We saw that in the first half.
Seems like the score couldn't be more lopsided, but we still have another half to go. Prove me wrong. Let's turn our attention to the three-point shootout and highlight some of the top candidates.
Man, this is a crazy list. Plenty of familiar names on it here, but a couple of outliers, too. I love the root for the underdogs.
Not many outliers have won this event, but it's possible. Anybody can get hot. And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
After a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Warriors. Markkanen and Kessler man the post positions. Then it's Keontae George. Then there's Bailey. And it's Sensabaugh in at the shooting guard position. This is the group right now for Utah.
MP showing he's a force near the hoop.
The Warriors have started out 0 of 1 from the line, missing their only other attempt early.
Taking 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. And he misses the second one as well, so he's 0 for 2 that time.
Well, what I love about MP is he's always working on his game. Every day, year-round.
Kessler passes to George. Markkanen a screen on Curry. They get the rebound. Another shot, and Markkanen lays it up and in. Markkanen's got the first basket of the second half here for the Jazz. Warriors leading by 20. MP outside. Lets the three fly, and again for 3.
And this parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
Oh, and that latest triple ties him for second for the most threes in a game. What a monster he's been from deep.
And he's tied Curry's mark from 2016, which was the top spot for threes in a game for a short while. It's been that kind of takeover display that we've seen here tonight.
His scoring is a big reason why they're up right now. Let's see if they can close it out.
Pass to Sensabaugh. And Stephen Curry with the foul. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
George against Curry.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
No good on the 3. MP dishes to Horford. Horford sets a screen for MP. Connects again from distance.
And of course it falls for him. That 3 pushes him into the history book.
Well, he is now tied for the most threes in a game. This is a night we will never forget.
In all those great shooting performances from Klay Thompson, well, this night belongs right there with him. And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Curry on the wing. Left side, Butler. Back to MP. Good! Another from 3.
Unbelievable. Gets the record with a beautiful 3.
A new single-game record, GA, in a night that everyone will remember for the rest of their lives.
15 threes for MP, passing that record from Klay Thompson back in 2018, an all-time performance. Boy, how lucky are we?
All right, a chance to check out stats for Walker Kessler.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage, and it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
The Jazz have gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. Utah moving it around. Back to Markkanen. Hits it from 3-point range. Markkanen's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And in getting that 3 to go, he snaps an 11-0 run by Golden State.
Markkanen against MP. Pass to Santos. Outside for Curry. 6 on the shot clock. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by Sensabaugh.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
And here's George. Here's Sensabaugh. Defended by Butler. Here's Sensabaugh. He has 7. The shot by George, no good. MP outside. Santos, the pass to MP. 3-pointer. Utah with the rebound. Their next game playing at home as the Nets come into town. Pass to Kessler. It's stolen by Curry. MP with it, now defended by Markkanen.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
George passes to Bailey. To the inside. Looking for Markkanen. He gets it there. And he banks in the layup. Markkanen's got 31 points.
Putting that size and the shooting ability to work. Markkanen loves putting up big numbers for his team.
Here's MP. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
First personal foul.
And with the break in the action, here is the 2K leaderboard showing us this month's top passers. MP is number 1.
Really been in sync with his teammates over that period. I mean, his passing has been phenomenal.
And that one misses. That one misses.
Well, we're seeing a different version of him in this half, taking a more direct approach. He didn't have a single free throw in the first half.
Goes up, and MP throws it down hard.
Oh, wow, that was a dunk contest level jam right there.
And that's a great look at that slam from our AT&T Connected Cam. Here's Markkanen, and Markkanen throws it down. MP passes to Santos. Butler kicks to MP. Here's the 3. Connects again. 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
And the Jazz call time here.
For MP, he's one of the standouts over the last month. Getting around 12 points a game, 11 assists, and 3 rebounds. And he has been passing the ball like a virtuoso. That's what really stands out about these recent performances.
Well, this staff loves coaching him, and his teammates love playing with him. He's just an unselfish guy who makes everyone around him better.
Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks a lot. Stephen Curry is nearing the finish line. He said every year there's some new style, new energy coming through that challenges you. And seeing these young dudes come up and understanding how much talent there is, this is not going to be around forever. So enjoy every moment of it. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks a lot, Allie. Pass to Sensabaugh. George sets a screen. Now here's Markkanen. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Markkanen's got a pair of threes now here in the third for Utah. And so Curry will bring it up for Golden State. MP outside. The 3. He got it again. Sensational. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Now, here is George. 5 points in the game. Now, Bailey. Here's Kessler. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. MP with it. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight. Pass to Horford. Butler goes in. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Well, when it comes to drawing fouls, few do it better than Jimmy Butler.
And guys, let's get your tip. Timeout will stand one expression you hear: foul baiting. Players using sneaky tricks to draw a foul.
Yeah, look, Kevin, I'm not a huge fan of that. Of guys developing that as a skill. But I will say this. It only works against undisciplined defense. If defense has the discipline to stay solid and fundamental, then you're not going to get baited into those things. And a lot of times, those foul baiters end up taking bad shots.
So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. There's Jackson Davis out there with Peyton. Then it's MP. Then there's Brandon Pajemski and Richard. Outside, Peyton. The three from MP. Connects from three-point range.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And Markkanen throws it down.
Yeah, Markkanen staying after it. He has got it going.
Here's Jackson Davis.
Well, he's a bit of an undersized center. However, his leaping ability can certainly mask that.
Here's Collier. Outside, George. Markkanen a screen on Peyton. Here's Collier, covered by Peyton. And it's Collier missing.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Pajemski finds MP. Jackson Davis with the bounce pass. Pass to Pajemski. Back to MP. Misses the three. Utah has gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth. Here's Bailey, covered by Peyton. Utah moving it around. Markkanen can't get it to go. And there's a whistle that's going to go on Walker Kessler. That's his third foul of the game. And Utah making a change here. Sensabaugh is checked in. Peyton with a screen on Markkanen. And here's MP for three. Buries the long-range jumper.
Well, they wouldn't be in the position they're in without his contribution. He has tormented this defense tonight.
Markkanen from outside. The rebound by Post. Post has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Peyton in the corner. Here's Pajemski. A three-pointer off the mark.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Kicks it out to Markkanen. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
It's stolen by Bailey. All alone. And finished off by Bailey.
A great transition play there from Bailey. I know coaches love seeing the rookie hustle.
Pass to Pajemski. Here's MP. GA in recent seasons, we've seen the MVP debate get a little contentious.
I mean, every year there's about 3 or 4 guys who are deserving of the award. And the closer the race is, I think the more heated things tend to get. So especially since the criteria for the award is so subjective.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
MP against George. Peyton with a screen on George. MP, no good. Jazz shooting 47% from the floor, getting it done. And here's George. Here's Markkanen. And another one falls.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Healed outside. And here's MP for three. Hits it again. Wow.
Unreal. He's got the 4th most points ever in an NBA game. This man is on another planet.
I mean, what can you say? One of the all-time individual games in NBA history.
And honestly, guys, I don't know how you stop him. I mean, he's into the mid-70s scoring-wise. Wilt's 78, Kobe's 81, and Wilt's 100 are the only higher scoring games ever.
Peyton with the screen for MP. And that one drops for him.
Well, the way MP runs screen and roll, you think he's been in this league for over a decade.
George with the bounce pass. Back to Markkanen. From outside, off the mark. The Warriors shooting extremely well here lately, around 61% in the fourth.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Warriors.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And so the hard work and effort paying off tonight, putting another win in the books. That'll be win number 27.
And this will be their third win in 3 tries against these guys. They match up so well.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for MP.
Well, as a coach, it's so fun to watch a player dominate the game offensively like he did in this one.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Marketing from outside. Oh, threw the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
Look, it's never a good idea to foul Markkanen in the act. He doesn't miss many opportunities at the line.
And he makes all 3. 15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Markkanen against MP. Comes up empty down low.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
Now let's send it over to Jennifer Quintana.
All right, MP. Great win in front of a rowdy fan base. How were you able to block out the noise and come out victorious?
I covered my ears. No, yeah. Utah's no joke. I was saying in my pregame video that these fans remind me of fans in Europe. Did you see the video?
Oh, sorry, I didn't have time.
You gotta watch the videos, Jennifer. It's my whole thing. But yeah, and you too. MP's out of bounds. Look me up on socials. I'm serious. Everybody, you'll love what we're doing.
Sounds great, MP. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Hey, what you gonna do?
I'm gonna watch the socials.
Yeah, you are.
Back to you, Kevin.
Terrific job, Jennifer. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Allie LaForce, and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us here tonight.
MP,
right here. Ms. Harkins.
Thank you. Congratulations on this incredible record, MP. The most three-pointers ever made in a single game. When you made the shot to set the record, what went through your head?
I was thinking if I don't get back on defense, coach is going to sub me out. That's a joke. I don't know. I try not to think much when I'm shooting. Once the game is over, then it's easier to reflect on everyone who played a part in putting me in this position. Coaches, teammates, opponents.
Opponents?
Yeah, opponents for sure. Every player has nights coming up when they lose and they just, they can't sleep. So you find a 24-hour gym and you get to work, promising yourself you'll do better. All that adds up to the kind of night you saw tonight.
Thank you, MP.
Yeah.
Right here. MP!
Hey, my guy MP out here breaking the game, man. Look at all those threes you shot tonight. Hey, you know I'm gonna have to beat that record now. Man, congrats though, man. Enjoy this moment.